We are live, I think. Yeah, we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Amazon Live / Facebook / YouTube stream. We're going to be going over office and electronic items. We're going to start off with things like my computer screen and headphones that I use to produce with, as well as edit and listen to music in the gym. And we're also going to go over some drone stuff, some camera stuff, and everything. Is that what you have lined up for us today, Sarah?
I got it lined up for us today, guys.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. My name is Austin, in case you are new here, and this is
Sarah. Hi, guys. I'm Sarah. I hope you guys are having a great day. I brought my boyfriend along to come in and join the fun with us.
She drugged me in here.
Yes, I drove him in here to come and join the fun
Drugged.
with us. I drugged, whatever you want to call it. I drove him in here to come on and talk about his favorite product.
Remember, you have to talk into the microphone too.
Sorry,
She's really bad. She's really bad about that.
I forget sometimes. First of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in here, again, I'm Sarah. This is Austin. He is my boyfriend.
Brother.
Boyfriend. Okay, so we are going to get started and jump right into some of the great products that Austin loves. So first, I want you to actually talk about your computer screen, Austin.
I'm trying to move this out of Sarah's face. Yeah, for a computer screen, it's a 32-inch, right? You got a 32-inch up there?
Well, I put the one on sale.
Okay. Let's talk about that one first. So this is a Scepter. It's a 4K screen. You'll be seeing. Can I see the listing so I can have some more details about the item? I use this screen to edit with. And do you have a video of the product? Okay. So this is we got a 35-inch. Mine is a 37, but the reason I like this is because it's 4K, and I edit videos in 4K, especially when you're providing to a client or anything like that. You need to be able to see in 4K. It helps the color, it helps the clarity, and it's just overall a much better experience, in my opinion. There are a lot of videos out there that are just uploaded to YouTube that are 1080. I'm sure 99% of us consume content on YouTube, which is good. But if you want the quality, like let's say if National Geographic or your favorite producer drops a 4K video, you're going to want to watch it in 4K. So if your monitor is not capable of handling 4K video, then you're not going to be able to enjoy the full resolution. And for people that take photos out there, whether you just snap them on your iPhone in RAW, or if you're a full suite photographer, editor, you need to be able to zoom in on those pixels, and with a 4K screen, you can do that. I believe 4K is the max. Now, I think they go to 5K now. I mean, quality is getting so insane, but in my opinion, 4K now, it's like 4K 2 years ago is like 5K is now. So in 2 years, I think we'll probably need to upgrade to 5K. All my cameras are 4K. It's just what we produce in. So if you're looking for a monitor, Scepter is one of the most friendly pricing out there, and in my opinion, it's great quality. So you can't go wrong with the Scepter. I have
a question.
Yes.
So the Scepter, this 27-inch, is on sale today, but it does not look like 4K. Can you explain the difference?
Yeah. Okay. 4K is the resolution that it can handle.
So we're talking about this one because this is the deal of the day.
So this is the 1080. You have the deal of the day 1080. Let's see, $149.97. This one's only gonna be able to handle 1080 at 75 hertz, which is pretty quick. But in my opinion, 4K is even better. Of course, it's more expensive. You can find one on there that was 4K.
I'm just explaining this is the deal of the day. There's other ones that are 4K that are very, very good.
Okay.
But I just kind of want to give an example of both.
So I'll make it a little more simple. If you are just a regular video watcher, like let's say you're watching on YouTube or you're watching just a little Facebook video, 10K is going to get you there. 10K is going to provide the quality that you need to consume and enjoy the content.
Correct.
Okay, 4K is what I prefer, but I'm also a content creator and I can enjoy quality. I have to zoom in, I have to color grade, I have to do multiple things that require 4K monitor. So if you want to spend a little extra money and grab the 4K, that is what I would recommend. But if you're just, we see the screen for 1080 screen on there that's $149. If you are just consuming content, you're not really picky about the quality, you're not picky about, your day-to-day thing is not scrolling and editing photos and editing videos, then a 1080 is going to get you there.
And why do we like it curved, Austin? And this is the one I have highlighted.
Okay, so this is the one you have highlighted. So
Yeah.
this is a 4K.
I switched. This is the one we have.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the 4K. QHD. The reason I like it curved is because the way when you look at things, you have your peripheral and you have your immediate thing that you're focusing on. At the corner of the screen, it's going to be the furthest away from you, but as it bends around your eyesight, as it bends around your vision, your peripheral also picks up those images quite clearly as well. So when you look over here and over here, the image is going to be displayed the same.
So it's kind of like you're in a movie.
Yeah.
theater.
So like, picture this. Like, I mean, not really, because movie theaters, most of them, the old ones aren't curved.
Oh.
So if you're looking in a movie theater, you have a flat screen. It's going to be hard to see what's over here and over here as opposed to what's in the middle. So the screen just keeps the image the same distance away from your eyes. It's a lot easier to see. That's why I like the curved monitor.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and mine is a, let's see, what do you have up here? 35 inch. Mine is a 37 inch. 2-inch difference. The way they measure these is from side to side. A lot of TVs, older TVs, and the 1080 monitor that she just highlighted go from corner to corner, diagonal. So 35, it's still pretty freaking big. And yeah, so if you're shopping for a monitor, my recommendation, grab the 4K. I've had mine for 2 years. No, I've had about a year and a half, and it's had zero issues. It's a great investment in my opinion. And when you see a 4K video on there, I mean, I don't even watch the TV. I watch all things on my computer, on the monitor, and it's been great so far. What's up next, Sarah?
All right, next we have your favorite.
You can't yell in the.
Sorry. Next we have your favorite, the iPad Pro.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys.
It looks like it's $100 off today. So it's normally $1,099, or no, normally $1,200. It's on sale for $1,099.
iPad Pro.
This is the 12.9 inch.
The reason I like this is because if I'm traveling and I want to stay off my phone, like if I'm on the plane or whatever, you don't want to keep glancing at your phone screen. This provides a great image, and it's just such a clean and useful setup. Like for email, we're going to go to email right here. Please don't read my emails. Just so much more better in my opinion to scroll. You can read things so much easier. There's a restream email right here. It's just so easy to use, and everything is exactly like the iPhone.
Convenient. Now, I did want to mention that if you are looking for a gift or someone to someone, they are telling people to kind of get their gifts early because things will sell out if you want a certain color for your, I know everyone's kind of big into like what color iPhone they want or AirPod or anything like that.
So,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just saying if you're looking for something, I mean, this still is a really good deal. It's $100 off, which is another great deal. And they're saying they're bringing out the deals now, and this way you can guarantee that you're going to get it early, which we do like. Also, tell me how many gigabytes is on this. You know,
this is the 128. I don't store things on my iPad because it tends to slow it down.
Correct.
So it has a USB-C right here that I plug a solid state or a hard drive disk into, and that's where I access my information. If it's not in the drive, then that's where I will access the information. Like for instance, if I'm making a thumbnail on YouTube, I can come in here to Photoshop and just gives you a really clean workplace. You can work with a pencil if you'd like.
And the pencil, the second generation pencil is on sale.
Yeah, if you're gonna get the iPad, go ahead and get the pencil. It's
why though?
It's definitely worth it for note taking. If you are a journal person and you like journaling, then you can come right here to notes. This is just a simple.
I see. I can see.
Well, if it would let me try to create a new note in here. All iCloud. It's not letting me draw. There we go.
Why do I need the pencil though? Can I just use my finger?
The pencil is just, I mean, you can use your finger, but the pencil.
Like you are.
I can't figure out how to make the pencil work.
Uh-oh.
Hold on a second. Let me figure this out. It's
They're driving crazy.
It's
Okay, so I just do want to mention too that the pencil second generation is on sale, and Austin is telling us that if we have the iPad to go ahead and get the pencil. So I guess we're going to go ahead and get the pencil?
Yes.
Okay. So again, if you're looking for a nice gift, or if you know someone who has the iPad and they don't have the pencil, that would be another great bonus for them to get as well. Are you guys starting to shop for people yet? I already told Austin what I want for Christmas.
Oh, the Apple Pencil's not charged. You not charge it? You didn't plug it into the thing?
Oh no.
Sorry, Sarah grabs all my stuff, and it's a 1%. So I'll let it charge. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it too.
So another thing about the iPad Pro, I want to mention this, is it has the M1 chip in it, which makes everything extremely, extremely fast. I mean, I have Call of Duty that I play on here to purge my brain from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
I also have lots of different softwares that I use. Like this is a really productive one called Miro, and it just allows you to click, drag, create little projects and organization tools. And if you are, let's say you have a person who is a little older than you in your life and they have trouble seeing, one thing you can do is make the text big on their iPhone. Or another thing you can do is if they consume news, whether, you know.
So you're saying an old
news,
person should have this?
I'm not saying an old person should have it. But
someone with bad eyesight.
If someone is having
like
trouble
your
seeing,
dad.
Yeah, my dad. My dad would love this.
Ah.
It's just so easy to read. It's so easy to use. And that's the reason I like it a lot. Yeah, when I first bought it, I wasn't using it as much as I originally thought, but now I will use it for tasks that are easier to do on the iPad than the computer.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
sure.
Everybody there from the Hot Mic Show, hello, everyone. We love you guys. Hopefully you're doing well.
We love you guys on the Hot Mic Show. Thank you so much for tuning in.
So I use this. This has made the iPad worth it for me. I will park this right here with the screen on charge when during a work day or whatever, and I will pull up my reminders. So I have all my reminders here, and when I'm done with one, I just click done and then erase it. This is Apple Reminders, but it's just very beneficial for me to have this in front of me and to be shown my reminders constantly, so I'm constantly working and getting them done. Let me show you guys brightness.
Oh.
Yeah, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to pull up Google News. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get something with a white background. I think YouTube Studio has. Nope. Call of Duty will have it. So.
Of course, we're playing video games, Austin.
So this is
about work.
This is the lowest settings.
Games.
This is one of the lowest brightness settings, and this is the highest. So it goes really, really bright. It's very bright and very friendly. You can use it outdoors. You can do it indoors, whatever you like. And it also has all the settings that an iPhone has. So like if it's dark and you're ready to turn on night shift, you turn on night shift. I don't know if you can see that, but it turns a shade of yellow. It takes the blue light out. Yeah.
Ooh, that's good for my eyes.
One of the many reasons I love the iPad. Can I play a game of Call of Duty real quick? Hold on a second.
Honey.
I'm just kidding.
He's going to play Call of Duty. Any video gamers out there? Do you guys like any games?
First of all, I'm not a gamer. I just like to play it.
Austin will be in the back. Oh, one more game.
Here's what I use. It's a strategy.
A strategy.
So when I'm editing a video, it's so draining, and I can only last like 3 hours setting at a time. So I will get up, I'll eat something, I'll play a game of Call of Duty, and it re-sparks my creativity because it's using like a different part of your brain.
I mean, I agree. Game is cool.
Yeah. So
if you're into it.
What we have on here, I don't know if you have this link.
I do have the case link. Oh, can you hear us now?
Okay, so sorry about that. Sorry, I'm still adapting this live thing. The live video is completely different beast than normal video. So let me go over that again. Sorry, it doesn't make sense. My OBS doesn't make sense sometimes. But this is the AntBox iPad case. We're struggling over here. We're struggling with live.
It is a leather smart case for your iPad Pro, and it goes with an the Apple Pencil holder.
Yes. Let me double check to see if are we good now, guys? Okay, cool. All right, yeah, it's good now. So let me switch over to
Hi, Barbie.
We'll go live. We'll go live camera. Okay, cool. That should work. That should be it. Now, next item. Sorry about that, guys. It's embarrassing. Like live, you make a mistake, it's embarrassing.
David from Amazon says yes.
People already.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you, David.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Sarah. Next item.
We are going to do your AirPods.
Let's see them. Oh, they're over there. You grab them real quick.
Okay, yeah, hold on. The Apple AirPods Pros, and tell them why you love these so much.
A lot of people will say AirPods are not worth it, and I completely get it. They're what are they? I think I bought mine at $249.
But they are on sale for $197.
$197. Okay.
Which is upgrade because we bought these for $250.
Yeah, and then Target had a sale right after I bought mine for like $220, so the price has come down a little. Let me tell you guys something. This case. It's pretty heavy and it's very durable. Dropped it multiple times.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to worry about is the lid opening and your AirPods coming out. But the reason I like these is because they have 3 modes on them. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my ear. Hopefully this doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, we can show them on here.
What do you mean?
Can't you show them like the different levels?
Actually, yeah. So I'm gonna switch back. Hopefully you guys can still hear us.
So if you have an iPhone, it has 3 different levels that you can put it on, and this is what Austin loves the absolutely most about these AirPods. And I swear, I don't think the first generation has them. They don't. Just the Pros have it.
Yeah, just the Pros.
So if it's time to upgrade, it's time to upgrade because the Pros are $197 right now.
If they do have a very specific fit. The regular AirPods fit completely different than the AirPod Pros. The AirPod Pros have the cushion around, and my ear holes have just never fit them. So.
But you can exchange the pieces, right?
Yeah, there are 3 or 4 different pieces that you can exchange.
Exchanged inside that box.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a closer look at what the AirPods are doing and kind of how they fit in the hand. On the bottom is the charger, and you open them up, you grab the AirPod, bam, put it in your ear. The reason I like these because when I'm traveling, they have transparency mode, which allows you to hear past your music. So it actually takes the sound and puts it through your ear. So like if Sarah's speaking to me right now in transparency mode, I'm getting the sound. It's coming through the AirPods and I'm listening to it. It's kind of futuristic. If you don't want that, all you have to do is long press on them right now. Oh, that's really weird. And it completely dampens the sound around you.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like
I sleep with them on the plane. Sometimes I sleep with them in the bed if something's noisy outside, and it's great. There's no, in my opinion, since these are directly in your ear, these are similar to earplugs. Although you should not use them as earplugs, they do dampen out the sound a really good bit. And what it's actually doing, it's providing a frequency, a really, really low frequency in your ear that's drowning out the rest of the sound.
Now, I did want to mention that there are a very similar card called the Bose, and they are sleep buds. They are made for sleeping. Those are on sale as well. They're normally $250. They're on sale for $199. The only thing I'm going to say about the AirPod Pros, at least for me, sometimes they do fall out of my ears. Typically not when I'm running or anything like that. It's more when I'm like sleeping and I'm shaking my head and things like that. So kind of 2 things to look at if
busy.
Yeah, like 2 things to look at if you're interested. However, I am like the biggest fan of the AirPod Pros. I think those are my absolute favorite. I love that they're on sale right now. Again, Austin uses his all the time. If he doesn't have them or he can't find them, he like freaks out.
If Sarah's talking to me, I've just put the AirPods in, turn it on, noise control right here, as you can see in my phone. Sorry, it's a little dirty. And
Oh yeah, the noise
when
control.
I'm selecting it with my AirPod, you can see that it changes to, what does that say? I don't have my glasses on.
Let me see.
Transparency mode. So transparency, I'm gonna put it in sound noise cancellation.
It sounds weird when you hear it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You can also just tap it. Transparency mode, noise cancellation, or off. This is just regular mode, and you can tell that sounds, it's blocking out some sound, but it's also.
Another thing about the AirPod Pros, at least what I feel like I use them for a lot, I think they're really great when you have someone to talk to, because otherwise you have the speaker and you're like, hey, I can't hear you, and then you're like this.
And
hey, blah, blah,
these are really similar to, you can use it as a, back in the day, everybody had those big Bluetooth pieces that came around. The thing I like about the AirPods is the quality of phone call that you have.
Yeah,
you can hear the person
quality.
very clearly, and they can hear you as well. There's a microphone at the very tip right here. So you can have these on, whether it's at the gym or whatever, and you can be on a phone call, and it's great.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, one of the probably best things we've made. Great item if you are looking for anyone. And again, they are on sale for $197 today, which I think is a great deal.
Yes.
I feel like I'm going to go buy Austin a pair just because.
Oh, okay. Well, I already have 3.
Why do you have 3 pairs, Austin?
I have a gym pair, I have an office pair, and I have a spare pair.
Yeah, I know. One time Austin lost his, so he went out and bought another pair.
I thought I lost them, so about immediately after I thought I lost them, because we were going on a trip, I bought another pair.
I know.
And when I came back, I found them. So.
But that would only be 2 pairs. So what happens to the next one?
The other pair is just a case, and I lost the other ones at the pool someday. I think somebody just grabbed them.
So yeah, they are easy to get lost, but they also do have the Find My AirPods on, which I think is really great. One time I was in an airplane and I actually had it in my ear, and what happened is that it went off and I couldn't find the AirPod. On your phone, you can do like Find My AirPod, and you can actually beep it. So I lost one earbud, and then I was able to find the other one with that, which I think is amazing. I'm not sure if the Bose do something that similar.
They probably have an app that you can find them,
but
with Apple and iOS, it is always
easy peasy.
Updating. It automatically connects through Bluetooth, and when you select this and you click play sound, I don't know how loud this is going to be, so. Your AirPods may be in use. Be sure to remove them from your ears before you continue. A loud sound will be played, which can be uncomfortable for anyone wearing them.
Is it going to work?
Come on, connect. It's connecting. I'm going to set these down for a second. If you guys hear a sound.
That's what it is. Also, but I do it a lot too on my iPhone.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, I don't need to show that location.
Ugh!
Sorry. You have a really loud laugh.
I do?
Yeah. I was going to show you guys the location of the AirPod on my phone, which is showing me, but that would reveal my address.
Okay.
There's a lot of weirdos out there. Not saying you guys are weirdos, but no, I'm just saying. What's next, Sarah? Let's do the Bose.
The Bose.
Okay. What are the
now look at who ate this.
That's not from anything, actually. It's just from wear. I've had these probably 3 years. I got them when they first came out. These are non-noise cancellation. When I have these. So
these are the Bose SoundLink. I did link the other one that are Bose Quiet Comfort, because those are more of the SoundLink. So I did link both, but explain the difference between them.
The Quiet Comfort has the noise cancellation, which is pretty good. I would compare it to the AirPods. A lot of people say it's a lot better, but the way some frequencies come in through the Bose and the AirPods, it's different. It's kind of weird. You can't really understand unless you are hearing it. But these are not noise cancellation. The thing I like about these is the comfort around the ear. So I've had these about 2.5 years probably, and the foam around the ears has held up pretty dang good.
And I feel like they're not that bulky. Like I remember some of the first generations when they came out, they were really bulky.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like they're that bulky.
So I'll just turn them on. It's says battery 90% connected to Austin's iPhone, and then from there, I would just click play.
It?
Yeah, just click play, and it would play my music. The sound quality. Sorry that it started to play my dubstep. The sound quality with these is better than the AirPods because there's a bigger speaker and provides more bass. So you get more of a complete sound out of these. If you are a sound quality person, then these are going to be the ones for you. If you want a little bit less sound quality with the transparency mode and the noise cancellation, then the AirPods are going to be for you.
And another thing too, I think about, the Bose, those headphones are a lot more bulkier, so it's something you have to think about too, whereas these are small. But again, they have each their own. When they're so small, it could be because you might lose them. When they're bigger, you might not lose them. But again, those are the Bose SoundLinks too, but there is a Bose Quiet Comfort that will help with the transparency, just as we talked about the iPod Pros.
Yeah.
With the transparency, and those ones are actually on sale. They're normally $300. They're on sale for $250.
It's really all preference.
Yeah,
really.
It's kind of preference. We're just kind of like going through what you like. I mean, some people don't like the whole ear thing inside your ear. Some people prefer that. So whatever, I guess, floats your little boat.
Whatever floats your little boat. Okay. Man, this camera looks good. I look good today.
You look good in the pink, honey.
I know. There's a pink transition that Sarah set us up with. I'm not really too fond of it, but okay. Next item, Sarah.
We are going to talk about the drone.
Okay, so we have a Mavic and we have an FPV. Did you get the Mavic? Can you go grab the Mavic? Thank you very much.
It's right here, isn't it?
No, that's the FPV. Sorry, Sarah doesn't know about drones. I'm the drone guy. I'm Austin the drone guy.
Can you do the FPV
Yeah, let's
first?
do the FPV first. So let me try to explain the difference between FPV and regular drone. So the way this is made, this is one piece. It does not fold. It does not bend at the arms. It doesn't bend anywhere. So a reason you would want this is for different type of shots. And this drone can I wish I had some clips of it, but I did in the last live. Now I don't. This drone can travel in different ways that other drones can't. Regular drone will travel flat. It will go up and down. This drone can roll. It can pitch. It can do tricks. It's that's why it's called an FPV, because when you're wearing the screen or the headset, you can see what's happening. It's kind of like a video game, and that's the way.
That thing's bulky, dude.
It is very bulky. I hope,
like very bulky.
Yeah. But I will say it is comfortable. Like I could wear this for a few.
It looks like your nose. Show the audience your nose. It's making it stick up like a pig. It's going like this.
Is it? So what?
His nose is like this.
The spikes that you see right here are the antennas, and the reason it needs antennas is because this thing can go really, really far. I think the distance is 4 miles, 2 miles up, 2 miles over, 3 miles up, 1 mile
I thought it's
over.
Oh, distance. I thought you meant speed. How fast is that?
Total distance. It goes about 35 or 40 miles an hour. I don't know the specs, but honestly, I was driving it over the freeway, and I was about half as fast as the car is going 70. It's actually
That's
really
scary.
crazy. But you have to be careful with these. I would say expert only. There is a beginner mode, which I fly in all the time, because this is one of the hardest drones I have ever maneuvered.
You've only had one drone.
Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to try to bring you guys up to a screen share, and let's see if this works with the audio. Give me about 2 seconds. Let's see. Website.
I look like the guy from Squid Games. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have y'all watched Squid
Have
Games
y'all
yet?
watched Squid Games yet?
Let me know in the comments.
Let me know in the comments.
Okay, sorry, there was an echo. Now we got rid of it. So you can see us here. I'm going to show you guys some shots of the DJI FPV.
DJI FPV.
We're going to play this. We're going to play this without sound, but let me see here. Let me check the OBS and see what it's doing. Okay.
Stardall. I watched the whole thing too in like a day. It's pretty good, right?
The Squid Games?
Yeah. Have you guys all watched it?
It is. So if y'all can see these shots right here, this is something that FPV can do. You notice that it can pitch and it can roll. Hopefully in a few seconds it'll show some shots of it going down. Like here's some turning ones. It just turns very, very aggressively, and it can get some really cool action shots. That's the only reason I bought it, is for action shots. And it can do things that a regular drone can't. If you are a beginner drone purchaser, I would not recommend buying this one because it's a lot harder to control. And it's not the most travel friendly as well. Like, I would never fly with this thing unless I had a huge carry-on, because you can't fold it. So
Oh, you can't?
you cannot fold it.
Compared to this one. That's kind of a bummer. Why do they do that?
So what you can see is if you'll watch this, you can see the drone pitching and rolling. And what I mean by that is when a regular drone turns, it doesn't turn like that. It turns. You see how like really sensitive this thing is, and how aggressively it turns. Its speed, and it can just tackle different angles.
Stargirl said she loves it. The detective is the only person I cared about all show. You mean, is that the same guy as that police officer who like snuck in? Yeah, I guess he was a detective. Yeah, I know. I felt.
We're talking about drones.
him.
We're talking about Squid Games.
She's asking about Squid Game.
Yeah. So this is the DJI FPV, and I'm super glad that I bought it, because get 2 or 3 shots out of this thing, and it's worth it for me, because it's just a wow factor for the audience. Let's bring it back to the good old school. I bought this in 2017. It's been a great drone so far. Crashed it multiple times. Has never broken, thank goodness. If you can see me right here in the up close cam, I'm unfolding it. This one is travel friendly.
So that one's way more travel friendly. Do I have that one linked?
Terry, you don't even know what I'm talking about. So
the DJ Maverick Pro, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna fold this up again for y'all. Legs down, and then legs over, and then you're traveling with this bad boy. I mean, it can fit in your pocket. It can fit in a hoodie pocket. It's great. It's durable. I'm going to show you some of the shots that this drone can handle, but first I'm going to just show you a little bit of the exterior. It comes with battery. Now, I believe we have the Fly More combo kit link, and it comes with 2 additional batteries. And how the batteries come out is you just pinch the sides right here, take it out, and then you have the body. This weighs about the same weight as this. A battery flight time, it will last up to 27 minutes. But if you're driving it hard, like super hard the entire time, it will last up to about 23. I've tested it multiple times. This thing's probably been through 500
flights. So it is
flights.
nice to have a couple more batteries then.
Yeah, for sure. Because if you're going up and you're really trying to capture a shot and your one battery dies, you're going to be stuck for 2 hours charging it again. So I always recommend getting additional batteries. In the front, you'll see a bulb-like thing. This is the camera and the camera protector. Take it off, you just go like this, and you'll see the camera is shaking a little bit. Do you see that?
Why is there no camera protector on this one?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
You see how the camera is shaking? It's on a 3-axis gimbal, so it looks a little non-sturdy, but as soon as the drone kicks on, you will see this camera, you'll see the gimbal turn on, and it's a stabilizer. So when you're turning like this and when you're going forward, the camera will stay really, really smooth. I'm actually going to pull that up and show you guys how these things work. Now, you don't have to be a professional videographer or professional video person to have one of these. If you're just capturing a wedding or like your friend's wedding.
Your friend getting married?
Yeah, something like that. And you want to add some really cool
content.
Yeah, video type content and video stuff. Then we're showing you guys ads. I'm not meaning.
I want to invest in a drone sometime soon. Take some nice pictures of Lake Michigan. Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yes.
Or like the fall foliage.
Yeah, if you are a beginner.
Thanks for coming from Lake Michigan. I'm actually from Cleveland, Ohio.
If you are a beginner, choose the Mavic Pro, and I say that because it's a lot cheaper than any other drones out there.
It's easier to maneuver.
Yes, you have a beginner mode, you have a slow mode. It's really easy to get up in the air. And also, if you, sorry, I forget that you guys can't see me right now. We'll come back to this. If you are a beginner drone handler, you see in the front it has 2 cameras right here, and also it has cameras on the bottom right here. This prevents you from landing in water. So let's say if this dies,
Oh.
and it's coming down, it will not land in the water.
What will happen?
It'll maneuver over to your remote control because it's the backup.
That's
thing.
really nice.
Yeah, it'll maneuver over to your takeoff location, and that's the reason I love this drone. It has everything that you could possibly want, in my opinion.
For sure.
Besides the FPV view. So
What is FPV for your page?
first person view. Yeah.
On TikTok, it's for your page.
Yeah. So there's also another. I don't think you have it linked. Sorry, we don't have it linked. But there's also another one. It's DJI Mavic Air 2. It's a lot smaller. The quality is less than the Mavic 2. But consider the DJIs. Yeah, they are great. They're a great drone. They have beginner all the way up to professional. If you want to spend $10,000, they have one called the Inspire 2 and Inspire 3, I think, but that's like Hollywood level. So,
Stardoll says, I live almost 2 hours from South Lake, Michigan, amazing town next to Lake Michigan. Oh, I've actually never been in that area before.
I've been to Lake Michigan. You haven't?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
Is Lake Michigan considered Chicago?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Well, thank you so much, Star, for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Anyone who's just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in.
You just said sorry for tuning in.
Sorry. Thank you guys so much. If you are tuning in, don't forget to hit the follow button on my Amazon page. It really helps out my channel a lot, and because I force Austin to help me do these.
Yes. So, as you can see here, this is how you operate. There's a remote control, and then your phone plugs into it. What he's doing now is called the active track. So the drone locks onto you, and it can follow you. This is the DJI Mavic Pro, remember. The FPV does not have this setting. And that's one of the reasons I love it. You click and drag over your subject, and it locks on. And it can also take really nice photos. What he's doing now is taking photos.
Oh.
Yeah, and the active track is pretty dang good. I've done it. I've made it follow a car. I've made it follow a boat before in the Navy, and you can get some really really cool shots with the Mavic Pro. So, Sarah, what do you got for us next?
Alrighty, we are almost running out of things here, but I just want to talk about a couple things. One is the Rodecaster, which we are using currently right now.
Uh-huh. So the Rodecaster, it can do several things. We're streaming with it right now, which is where you hear this audio coming from. We have
Rodecaster,
and I would show you, but Sarah's laptop doesn't really do a 360 here.
Yeah.
So actually, I can show you in the main cam. Here it is right here. It's a literal sound board. It can input up to 4 microphones. Sorry, I don't have a better view of this. We're just using it right now. And it can also stream. It records to an SD card. You can do sound effects, I think. Yeah, I think you guys will hear this sound effect right here.
They will?
Yeah. I mean, there are multiple sound effects that you can use inside the board. Yeah. We use this to create the Hot Mic Show. Whether you're a podcaster, whether you are doing voiceovers for a video, if you want a clean place to speak to someone at. I mean, if you're live streaming, things like that. If you're just if you're not creating content for online, then you probably don't need this. I'm just going to be honest. But it's helped me out so much in so many different situations. It gives you clean audio, a lot cleaner than what you're hearing on live because we can only broadcast in a certain speed. It gives you really clean voiceovers for recorded stuff. I've spoken to a lot of people on an interview with this thing, podcasting. It's great, and I love it.
I think one great thing I want to say about podcasting, I feel like podcasting is a really big thing and people have it. I don't know about you, but if I start, I might go and listen to a podcast and the audio sounds awful, I'll click right out.
Yeah.
I will not listen to it. So I feel like a lot of people lately have been starting podcasts. I just can't even say how important to have clean quality.
Good quality, yeah.
Good quality on your videos because no joke, if I start hearing someone talking and it sounds bad, I will click out of it immediately. It's just not really made for me. So this is $5.95. It is a little bit more expensive, but it really is for people who are podcasting, if you're live streaming, things like that. I feel like that's kind of more the direction that this goes for. But I will say we have gotten our fair share out of it. I like adding the extra buttons and stuff like that. Isn't it funny people don't really listen to the radio anymore? They listen to more podcasting.
Yep.
So it is a lot different like that. But I did want to explain that just a little bit for the Rodecaster because it's something that we actually use a lot of. And I know we don't have it out, but I am going to have Austin tell you about
Apple Pack Mini, because I know we talked about a little bit about his desk items, but now we're going to talk about his Apple Pack Mini. So the Apple Pack Mini is basically what? Another computer?
What are you saying? Apple Pack Mini?
This thing you have on your desk.
Oh, the Mac Mini.
It says Apple Mac.
Oh, Mac Mini. Okay, cool. Is this the M1? Let me check it out. Can you go to it and show it to me?
Can I have your phone?
Yes, you can. Let me go to Amazon real quick. I don't want you looking through my text messages.
From who?
I've been texting my other sisters.
Okay, bye. Star, thank you so much for the follow. It really means a lot. And I hope you guys have a great evening as well.
Okay. This is the Apple Mac Mini.
Yes.
M1. The reason I like this, a lot of people don't, just because it's not travel friendly. You have to use the 37-inch Scepter for. But if you have a monitor, let's say you have a 4K monitor, 1080 monitor, plug this Mac Mini into it. I know I'm breaking it down, like starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
And these are great because it has so many inputs. Like if you are like me, you have Stream Deck, you have a game capture, you have a Rodecaster, you have a USB HDMI input, you have multiple things. These have the connections for, I believe it's 4 USB and 2 USB-C. Mine's 2 USB-C and 4 USB.
Oh, so you can add more things.
You can add so many more
because
things. It's like
the MacBook alone comes with what, 2?
Your MacBook Pro only has 2. And that's why we have to use this little
this
thing.
extra thing.
Look how many things we have plugged into.
We have a lot of things plugged into it.
We are
for sure.
just taking the juice right out of your.
I know.
But the reason we don't use the Mac Mini is because it's all set up and there are multiple connections to it. So if you're operating a printer, a microphone, a webcam, a solid state drive, a hard drive, a game capture, and a Stream Deck, that's already 7 things. You're going to need a Mac Mini or an adapter. In my case, I use a Mac Mini and an adapter. But Mac Mini is great. If you are if you like a stationary setup, Mac Mini is for you. Go with the Mac Mini. If you are on the go, if you like to check email in your desk, in your office, if you like to...
An iPad.
Yeah, you can get an iPad. I mean, if you're not doing graphic intensive stuff and things like that, like if you're doing multiple Zoom calls a day, I probably wouldn't recommend the iPad, although you can. That's just, different things. A lot of these things overlap. It's all depending on what you need and what you do, what your occupation is. If you're a design engineer and you're constantly designing 3D models and you're rendering out H.264 6K video, then obviously you're not going to need the iPad. You're going to need something more robust. But if you are checking email and checking the news twice a day, iPad's going to be great for you. How do we get back on the subject of iPad?
Because I said you could get an iPad instead of a whole book.
Do you guys remember when we spoke about the microphone? These are the Rode pod mics.
I don't have them linked.
That's fine. They're condenser microphones, which means if you're not speaking to yell. So this right here is an omnidirectional microphone. This is the difference. Rodecaster and pod mic versus Snowball. So this is the Rodecaster.
This is the Snowball. I'm sure you can hear a pretty big difference.
I think you are.
Yeah, I don't think I am.
Anyways, like I said, OBS is
We're
really...
still working with things, so thank you so much for being with us. Austin, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to wrap it up here.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, this is the Rode pod mic that you're hearing.
Test.
is the snowball.
Hello.
Yeah, so you can hear an echo, and
What sounds better?
it's probably not. Yeah, what do you guys think sounds better? If I'm getting real close to this and I'm talking into it, then you guys can hear me a lot better. I sound like a radio broadcaster, you know. But this is an omnidirectional microphone. You can hear me from here. You can hear me from here.
If you want to look for
these microphones, they are linked on my storefront under Tech with My Boyfriend.
Yes. So this has been a lot of fun. You guys have been great. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for the questions. We had some pouring in from Facebook and YouTube and Amazon. Shout out to Amazon. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Facebook. I think we're broadcasting on OnlyFans too. That's great. Is this your profile?
Yep.
Just kidding, y'all.
Oh, it's not?
What? You have an OnlyFans? That's fine.
All right, guys. We are going to wrap this up today because I have an appointment somewhere to be at 5 o'clock. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
I do want to mention this. We have Crystal is asking. Sarah did fall and she hurt her back today.
Yeah, I did.
So she's kind of immobile. Like it was pretty serious. She ended up.
Okay, that's enough. If you want all the highlights, go follow Austin on Instagram and he will give you the updates on it. But I am doing better, so thanks everyone for the great wishes. Yeah. I hope you guys have an amazing evening. Don't forget to hit the follow button on my Amazon account. It really helps out a lot.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next time.
I do. It's funny because you're not in charge of the live. You can't end the live until I want to end the live.
Funny.
If you follow me on Instagram at AUSTEN_Alex, I do lots of video story updates all the time.
Of what's going on with my back.
Yeah. No, not just with your back, about me. All right. It's not all about you. But okay, guys, enjoyed it.
Thank you guys for the follow.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you. Thanks, Monica, for tuning in. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.